Hi, welcome everyone. It's me, Lori from Inner Goddess Tarot. So today I'm a little bit giddy. I'm a little bit beside myself. I apologize if I'm not very coherent, but I'd like to talk about a new deck that I've added to my collection, a deck that arrived in the mail this week that I've been waiting for with such anticipation I can't even tell you. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of this deck. I promise that in the future I'm going to do a full review, so visit my blog at innergoddesstarot.com to read the full review when I have created it. But for now, I couldn't wait. I just wanted to give you a quick taste of this deck in this video so that you can see what I'm so excited about. So, and that being said, I would love to do more videos with book and deck reviews. So please let me know if there's a particular deck that you're interested in seeing in a video and reading about in my blog. Please let me know, because I'm always acquiring new decks. And I already have quite a large collection that I'd be happy to pull out and show you if there's something that you'd like to take a look at and decide if it would work for you or not. Okay, so that being said, let me get back on track here. I'm so excited to have in my possession the Minoan Tarot. There's the box. And on a totally pragmatic note, it's a very sturdy cardboard box. And the cardstock is wonderful as well. So no worries about the technical side, the practical side of the deck. So just to give you, before I dive into the cards, I want to give you a really quick background. So when I was a university student and grad student, I studied classical studies and archaeology, and I had the great opportunity, the life-changing experience to actually dig in Athens, at archaeological site in Athens, but also for 3 summers on the island of Crete. And that changed my life. That brought me a connection with the goddess that I can't even, and this is not the place to express it, but all I can say is when I first saw the image of the Minoan snake goddess, this was when I had my first real connection with the feminine divine. So when I think of the goddess, and I resonate with her in all her forms, but when I think of the goddess, I think of her, the snake goddess. And actually I have I have carried her around for a very long time, my own personal snake goddess that I bought in Crete for a very long time. And I have to tell you, I am Inner Goddess Tarot, but my business started out its life as Snake Goddess Tarot. And I had such a beautiful logo that my husband designed for me based on her, on the snake goddess. And it was a gut-wrenching decision, but I had to change to Inner Goddess because the name, frankly, it frightened a lot of people, the idea of the snake. So I am Inner Goddess Tarot, but in my heart, I'm still the snake goddess. And I hope someday to bring out that name again. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but the Minoan Tarot was created by Lorenzi-Prince, and it was published by Arnell's Art, and that is by the wonderful Arnell Ando. So I encourage you to take a look at her site, arnellart.com, and to purchase your own copy of the Minoan Tarot as soon as you can, because it's really stunning. So all of the artwork in this deck is based upon frescoes, artifacts, pottery, anything, artifacts that are coming from Minoan Crete, or, from the Minoan period on Crete. So I can see that Lorenzi-Prince has really done her research here. She's not taken this lightly. Everything is based on something big, something real in Minoan history. But not to get into a history lesson, but the wonderful book that accompanies the deck with my snake goddess right on the cover there goes into a brief summary of the history and discusses each card at length, which is really wonderful. And it includes a foreword by Rachel Pollack. So many things that I adore in my life have come together in this small package here. So that being said, the format of the deck includes the standard number of major arcana, but there's been some changes to fit the Minoan theme. So I won't go into them in too much depth, but I will tell you my favorite is the High Priestess has been changed to Oracle, and here she is again. Snake goddess. So, you know, we're following the flavor, the feeling of the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition here, but incorporating some Minoan ideas as well. So I don't want to go into give too much away here, but I will just say that much at this point. So then the 4 suits that we have follow the basic elemental correspondences that we're familiar with here, but we've changed here. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so we have the suit of Earth, and the Earth Ace has the bull. That is a really prevalent symbol in Minoan art. And then next I will show you, we have sea and sky. So you can see we're following the typical pattern here. And actually this is the bees of Malia, which you might notice I'm wearing as well in honor of the deck. And lastly, instead of fire though, which you might expect, fire, we have art. So there, that's art. And the card backs actually feature the Minoan double axe or labrys, which is another sacred symbol from that time. So keep that in mind that as far as reversals go, that you would be, you would be able to see if the cards are face down. So I really like the way the deck incorporates the feeling of Minoan Crete, the sacred symbols of Crete, which really feature the goddess very, very highly, and yet keep the flavor of the tarot. So I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I really feel my first instinct was that this would be an excellent deck for meditation purposes, but I'm really excited to try it as a deck just for doing readings as well, because I think it's a really nice melding of Minoan symbolism with tarot, something that would work and produce, I think, very deep readings. So I think for topics that have to do with inner growth and spiritual growth, focus, direction, these kind of questions, we'd be able to really get into a lot of depth with these cards. Okay, so I think I've talked long enough here, and I promise you I'm going to produce a more coherent review, actual review, certainly for my blog at innergoddesstarot.com, and I might do another video. I think I might like to dive into the major arcana and the 4 suits themselves one by one, because as you can tell, I'm very enthusiastic about this deck. So I'm going to cut myself off for now, but I just have to say thank you so much to the creators of this deck. When I opened that box, it was like seeing old friends. And I was actually very moved, so thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for watching. Please visit my blog and my website at innergoddesstarot.com for more information about me and my tarot services. And as I said, please let me know if there's a particular deck that you'd like me to give you a sneak peek at or do a review of, because I'd be very happy to continue this series. Thanks. See you again.